Hey, what is up everybody, it's Asylum here, and I've always wanted to do an ASMR video on my channel. Oh, that's weird. So I decided to read this horror story that I found on Reddit. It's going to give us a multi-part series, so it's a horror story, I guess. It's called The Day I Hired a Hitman. This is so weird. Let's jump in. Probably shouldn't do that. So I'm in some random Starbucks in the middle of downtown Las Vegas, typing this out for reasons that are beyond me. I guess that if I die, I want at least someone to know what happened to me. You're probably getting the impression that I am scared for my life, but you would be completely wrong. In fact, I'm having the most fun I ever had. This is by far the best game I've ever played. Now enough of my babbling. Let me indulge you on why I hired a hitman on myself. So it all started about 4 weeks ago. I'm sitting in my office, bored as hell, staring blankly into my computer, counting each individual white pixel on that goddamn screen. As I'm staring off into space, enjoying the peace and quiet of my own little world, I start thinking to myself, how did I end up this way? My life has boiled down to me sitting in this fucking cubicle for 8 hours a day, eating and sleeping. I sure as hell didn't grow up thinking, boy, I'd sure like to spend the rest of my life filling acquisitions for some soul-draining corporation. I mean, I make good money, sure, but I don't even feel human anymore. It's like I'm going through these motions. I have no kids, no girlfriend, no family that actually want anything to do with me. I'm completely alone. I need some adventure in my life again, some excitement. Fuck, anything is better than what I'm doing right now. I was snapped out of thinking how pathetic my life was by my annoying ass boss asking me if I had finished with this week's paperwork. I hadn't yet, but I lied and I told him I did. He told me in his "I'm superior to you" tone to have it on his desk tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll get right on that. You self-centered prick. I finished up with the form I had been working on and turned off my computer. It was 5 p.m., signaling the end of another meaningless day. I got home and started thinking about what I could do to make my life a bit more fun. I went through the usual ideas of a vacation, moving to a new city, maybe even a new car. Yet they all fell short. I needed something really fucking crazy to go down. I wanted to drop a bomb on my former life, and I really wanted to get this shit started. I started fucking around on the deep web looking for all this illegal shit they have to offer, and then I saw an ad that said, have a problem in your life? Hire one of our cleaners to take care of it at Cthulhu's resume. Now my interest was piqued. I checked out their website. It was a site to hire a hitman. Then a thought popped into my head. What if I hired a hitman on myself? It would be like a game of cat and mouse, and this punishment for getting caught would be, of course, death. I was curious to see what the game of their guidelines were, and to see how far they would go to eliminate a target, so I emailed them saying I had a problem myself some new toys at the local gun store. Bought myself a new 9mm Glock, a PS90 assault rifle, and my crown jewel, a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle. I also stopped by this nifty little spy store in my city and picked up a few objects with discrete cameras. It would allow me to watch them through my phone, bug detectors, a voice changer. I then took $30,000 from my savings account and converted it into bitcoins. After all that was complete, I contacted the man who had first emailed me and gave him all of my info. I told him that this man would be very hard to catch as he travels a lot, and that he may or may not be armed. I told him that I didn't want just one of their regular cleaners on the job. I wanted the best they had to offer. Shortly after sending the email, I received a message back informing that they would send one of their best, but it would cost a bit more. He also said that as soon as I spent the payment, they would get started. The last line of email he sent me made me realize shit was going to get serious very quickly. Just a quick warning for you, once the payment is sent and confirmed, there is no going back. The job will be taken care of, and there's nothing that can be done to stop it. Perfect. I sent the payment immediately and got a confirmation email back. It was received and that someone would be sent out the next day to my location. The real fun can begin. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I've never done an ASMR video before, and to be quite honest, it really weirds me out. Listen to this. That's just gross spit in my mouth. But everyone said that I should do it because I had the mic to do it. And these are fun. I like reading stories, and I hope that you enjoy this, and I hope that this does really well because then we can do more on the channel. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully I didn't gross you out with the spit rolling off my tongue. What about that? You like that? We'll do some weird ones with some items. This is ASMR clapping, I've been told. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in part 2.